We expect our water environment to provide us with a supply for farming, homes and businesses, and to be an attractive place to visit for recreation and tourism. Yet we load it with pollutants and we modify our catchments to protect us from flooding. The collective pressures facing our water environment are so profound that water must be considered across a range of other policy frameworks if we are to achieve our objectives for the water environment. One of the key means of doing so is to ensure that water is considered in all local nature recovery strategies that will collectively form our nature recovery network. The water environment can provide one of the key attributes of an effective nature recovery network, connectivity, both in obvious terms, such as water flowing through the landscape, and the less obvious, such as ponds providing stepping stones for freshwater species. We must ensure that appropriate policies, guidance and sufficient funding are provided so that water can be effectively incorporated into all local nature recovery strategies. Government's pilots will be a vital testbed of an approach that will become the centrepiece of biodiversity delivery going forward. The pilots will give us important lessons about the resourcing needed to develop effective local nature recovery strategies that take full account of the needs of the water environment. Firstly, catchments can provide a means of ensuring that ecologically coherent approaches are taken across administrative boundaries. Our river catchments often cross county boundaries, and catchment plans have been developed which set out local priorities for the water environment. The neighbouring pilots in Cumbria and Northumberland create the opportunity to allow us to investigate how best the priorities identified by local catchment partnerships can be incorporated into local nature recovery strategies. They can also investigate whether funding allocated for stakeholder engagement is sufficient to allow this vital cross-border engagement as well. Secondly, if these strategies are to inform the next 10 years or more of development planning, the data underpinning them must be robust. National data sets are often inaccurate and benefit from local ground truthing. Approaches already underway to refine the mapping of river and lake priority habitats provide a good model, where local stakeholders can undertake surveys and upload their data to a national portal that adds to our understanding of the extent and condition of these habitats. The pilots could progress this approach and could consider how to expand it for other habitat types as well. And these approaches will be necessary if we are to see the wider benefits that a nature recovery network can deliver. An effective spatial planning framework is key to the integration of delivery under different regimes. For example, the nature recovery network could be used to strategically target payments through environmental land management schemes to support land managers to deliver improvements to water quality, to create or restore wetland habitats, and to reduce flood risk. But such integration will only be effective if the development of a nature recovery network is properly resourced. We must learn from the pilots and fund the development of the nature recovery network accordingly. Thank you.